Mr. Writer was pretty tough, actually, as a video, because it was a 2-day shoot. One day we had to dress like clowns, which was quite strange, because in between takes, to look around and see your friends dressed as clowns reading the newspaper was pretty weird. But we were in like this car with a seatbelt which was spinning round with all this fake glass and stuff falling on us, and the bit where we were actually inside the snow globe, it was like rock salt as fake snow dropping down the back of your neck all day. It's not
uncomfortable.
It was very technical, that video. It was explosions and everything.
It is a very good video. And the video director was a guy called David Slade. He makes films now, but he was a bit crazy. He was a good guy. Good guy.
You think everything is possible?
Yeah, I did that for quite a long time when I was younger. I think, when we started out, we came on just after the Britpop movement kind of thing, and at that time it was always about being very vocal. The way the journalists would conduct interviews was very much like, what do you think of this band? And then you'd have an opinion, and then they'd make the whole interview about you criticising another band, which is why then they created wars between bands, whether it's Blur, Oasis, or we had a spat with Muse or Mannix. It's just stupid. It was just one comment that, irony and sarcasm doesn't come across in print, and people take those words literally. So it took us a couple of albums to actually realise that people were being quite vindictive with the words, and the Mr. Writer thing was just aimed at one journalist, and up until that point I think we were on the Enemy like 4 times a year on the front cover. After that point, we were never on it ever again. So I think the pen is mightier than the sword.
I think, the more you do it as well, the more you realise there is just one person's opinion. Where it's unfortunate sometimes that one person gets to tell lots of other people through print or anything like that. But when you're speaking to people, sometimes you're never going to see them again. So you can tell them how it is, and they tell you how it is as well. So it's okay.
Yeah, it was quite strange, because V2 we were the biggest fish in a small pond, and then we went to Universal and we were on the same label as Metallica, U2, The Killers, Kanye West. It became quite realistic very quickly, but I think it was a good thing. It made the label realise how strong a catalogue we had when the Greatest Hits did really well, and then it made us realise that to compete with these bands, then we have to make good records, because if your record's not working, then they just take the money from your budget and give it to somebody else, and it's quite ruthless as a business.
Yeah,
so in the past we had a family of people that they've seen you right through to the end of the race, but if you're not really happening on a major label, then they'll just pull the rug from underneath you, so you have to kind of deliver good stuff really.